You don't have to have a warrant to enter a space.
It was a threat against a protectee. It's not a threat against the government, but that's what the Secret Service do every day.
So Matt, was that on TikTok too? You have the same story TikTok?
It's not on TikTok. Wait, on TikTok.
It's just it's a threat against a protectee. That's what Secret Service does. They go.
Kalisha, did you say that they were making threats through TikTok?
No, regarding the TikTok ban.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were upset about that. Now, you know these Gen, what are they, Gen Z and Gen Alpha? The TikTok, y'all remember Pookie and the woman from New Jack City? It just be calling me. I gotta have to take it calling me. You remember Pookie with the crack pipe? That's these young people on TikTok times 10.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up this school and see what grade is inside the school.
Mel, a congressman's office was set on fire by a 19-year-old. One of his satellite offices in Wisconsin a week and a half ago because of the TikTok ban. These teenagers is going crazy because of this TikTok stuff. They set the office on fire.
So are we suggesting that the teacher was assuming something when she made the video?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
She wasn't a teacher though. It was an administrator. Yeah, I think they actually.
No, she said she was a teacher. She teaches ESL.
Yeah, she thought it was ice. Bless you.
Okay, so this school is an elementary school, and I believe this is a 1 through 5 or a K through 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, John Hamline. I'm looking at the story. Yeah, John Hamline Elementary. It is K through 8.
Oh, okay.
K through 8, and it's on the city's southwest side in a mostly Latino neighborhood. It was Secret Service.
Why would a teacher be making?
And then, do you see the NBC5 Chicago? It says CPS says ICE agents showed up at Chicago school. So it's like, what is the truth and what is a lie? And to be honest, I'm not believing anything that comes from that side. Nothing.
I think the news first went by what the teacher said. But to your point, I'm gonna be real. I don't believe, you wasn't there. That's how we gotta live. If you don't believe anything.
Everything you gotta do the side eye too.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that.
Because now they got CPS involved. So it's like CPS.
Well, CPS is the Chicago Public Schools.
Oh, yeah, Chicago Public School. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was services. Oh, okay. Sorry. It's Child Protective Service for us to do.
Yeah, in general, yeah. No, I got confused on that at first too. It's just weird but what teacher do y'all know, even in a small district, could put on a press conference?
Never. They're not authorized. That's why this is a mess.
Weird. It's very weird.
Sonny, were you not here when the boy who was a teacher had the girls doing his hair for millions of people to see? These teachers are out of pocket.
Stop. Hold on. Can I play this real quick? If that's okay with you?
How did she call a press conference and have people come? I mean, it was like she was at a podium giving this is what we did and da-da-da-da-da.
Hold on. Can we hear this, guys, please?
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Bogdana Shkumbova, Chief Education Officer for Chicago Public Schools. Earlier today, Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents showed up at Hamline Elementary School. School staff followed CPS established protocols. They kept ICE agents outside of the school and contacted CPS's Law Department and CPS's Office of Safety and Security for further guidance. The ICE agents were not allowed into the school and were not permitted to speak to any students or staff members. Here is the bottom line. Our students and staff are safe. Our protocols were followed. We are very thankful for our school staff for following established district protocol. We want to remind families and staff that CPS will continue to protect our students and their families. In alignment with the Illinois Trust Act and Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance, CPS does not ask for our family's immigration status. We will not coordinate with immigration and custom enforcement agents. Does not share student records with ICE, except in the rare case where there is a court order or consent from a parent or a guardian. We will not allow ICE agents access to CPS facilities unless they produce a criminal judicial warrant signed by a federal judge. And we will not admit ICE agents into our school based upon an administrative warrant, an ICE detainer, or other document issued by an agency enforcing civil immigration laws. Again, our protocols were followed. Our students and staff are safe, and we are very thankful to our school leaders, to our staff for sticking to the protocols. We are coordinating with our labor partners, and we also want to thank all our community partners who are so diligently working in the community to keep everyone safe. I also want to acknowledge that our labor partners, sometimes Chicago Teachers Union leadership is also here today to offer support. Now I want to turn it over to our principal here.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Natasha Ortega, NATASHAORTEGA, and I'm the proud principal here at Hamline Elementary School. Today, at approximately 11:15 a.m., we did have ICE agents come to our school building. Our security and clerk team followed the protocols that we've been trained and practiced and have discussed. And due to that, we are able to ensure the safety of our school and all of our students. I am very grateful to all of our Hamline staff here for upholding all of our protocols and ensuring the safety of our students. We will not open our doors for ICE, and we are here to protect our children and make sure they have access to an excellent education. We stand in solidarity with our families and the Back of the Yards community.
Okay, Mel.
I told y'all that wasn't a teacher. The first person was like that.
The one I played was love. The one I played was a teacher. So the teacher was not. So the teacher was not lying.
The one that you just played was what I heard earlier. It was like the district people and then the principal. Weird.
But either
Yeah, so the
way,
teacher was not lying.
okay, but like y'all, like this is. Can you mute that, Mel? Sorry. So I think what we can actually take from all of this is that the Department of Homeland Security oversees multiple branches of law enforcement, not only ICE, but also the Secret Service. Two, this is what happens when you have a psychotic, racist president. People are going to act out of fear. They're going to assume the worst. It's a shit show, but it's unfortunate because they had to assume that it was ICE. Because they have to protect their students.
We know that they were wrong, though.
What? Because the Secret Service spoke, the official agency.
Okay, but I mean, how do we know that that's true? That's what I'm saying.
You know everyone wears a different uniform, right?
No.
And if I look outside the door and I see ICE behind your damn bulletproof vest, your jacket, or whatever you have on, your blazer, whatever the hell you have on, you're ICE. So if they are saying ICE, that's who the fuck it is. FBI is FBI. NYPD is NYPD. CIA is CIA.
I mean, they might have been thinking, but like.
Let me tell you, one thing immigrants know is motherfucking ICE. They know who the fuck they are. There's no confusion. I don't care what language you speak. They know who they are. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Right, because it's like, if they left a business card and, like, why would a principal, I mean, I guess she could be lying too, but it just seemed like, how could you be that mistaken?
Yeah, I'm yelling because I'm passionate. I'm a little frustrated at the fucking excuses that's coming out of people's mouths. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated. Sorry. This is
Well, to be
crazy.
fair to Mel, she's not actually yelling. She's always that close.
Oh yeah, this is me. I'm not even. If you want to hear me really yelling, go to 4 minutes and 30 something from yesterday's room, and you tell me what's different, and then you can hear me yelling.
I don't disagree with you, Mel, about anything.
Hold on, Felicia.
Go ahead.
Felicia, the article says real quick. I think Ruth put it. You know, Ruth always has good information in the chat. Although she's wrong on one issue, I'll tell her another time. Apparently they had DHS badges, and so ICE and Secret Service are both under DHS. So maybe that was the confusion. I don't know, but I agree with what Mel said. People, especially Latinos know what ICE is. So for them,
When you hear the Latinos saying la migra, that's what they say. Like they know who ICE is. They hide from them their whole fucking life being here. Like people don't get that.
I think I believe Mel.
It is.
So you're telling me the superintendent spoke, the principal spoke, somebody else spoke after that, and everybody is saying ICE, but the news went out, quote unquote, and it wasn't ICE. No, they trying to do shit on the low, pick up people on the low, and not trying for people to move around and move their kids around. So that's why they're putting up a different story. No, that wasn't ICE at the schools. No, keep sending your kids to school. That wasn't ICE.
I mean, we don't know. It's unfortunate. But Trump did something last night that I think is more concerning, and that's that he's deputized all law enforcement agencies to be able to carry out certain actions. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Tulsa massacre, but that's when a bunch of white citizens were deputized. When you just start deputizing random motherfuckers, bad things happen.
Regarding the Secret Service reason for being there, was it a threat made against the president on TikTok? Is that?
They say protectee.
Oh, protectee. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the president. So.
Okay, protectee.
It could be Obama. It could be
okay.
The vice president. Oh, no, I mean, it could be, yeah. Like,
I mean,
it could have been John Bolton until a few days ago. So
I was going to say Fauci until a couple days ago.
Fauci until a couple days ago, yeah.
Okay. So, and it was made on TikTok, and we know when it was made on TikTok?
It was made about the TikTok ban. It doesn't say where the threat was actually made.
Right, and so that's where I'm a little confused because, Trump, LOL, saved TikTok, and, that was a thing that was going around, and so but we don't know who the threat was to, so it could have been to a Democrat. But you're saying that they would have told Secret Service to end up after going to, somebody's neighborhood, then to end up at a school around the same time that all these other ICE things are going on across the country. And so this was the timing they chose during the day at a school to go after somebody making a threat about the TikTok ban that didn't actually happen. I'm just trying to see the urgency of all this kind of stuff. That's all.
Oh, no, the math isn't mathing. That's why there's so much chaos in this room. We're trying to piece together what the fuck is going on because it's still very unclear.
They made a threat against a protectee. They went to the individual's house because the IP address. Obviously, they weren't there. Probably discovered they worked at the elementary school or at the elementary school. Went to the elementary school, and we'll see what they talked about.
This is lies.
Yeah,
You're making all this up. You're adding all this extra to it that's not really there. When was this alleged TikTok made? When was the TikTok?
There was a TikTok video that was made. It was about the TikTok ban. We do not know where the threat was made from.
Okay. And when did they go to the school? What day was that?
The 24th.
Yesterday.
The 24th.
Yesterday.
As in the day before today.
Yesterday, yeah.
Okay. So the ban has been, extended for like 70 some days now. I think we're like in the 70th day, right? So what threat are
For
those?
a few hours a week ago.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, make it make sense. Something's not.
It's
adding
not
up.
making sense.
It sounds like a cover up.
Well, let it be
Hey,
clear.
absolutely
Well,
no
I will
sense
say-
that
I
a,
will-
that a big ass school district like that is gonna have a full press conference with like it doesn't make any sense.
And then we're gonna blame it on, oh well, it sounds like to me, oh God, we gotta put this fire out. We don't want to do that. We came because of this TikTok video that came from this IP address, and that's the real reason why we were there. That sounds more like a cover up that could possibly be outside of what you actually came for. But you're not going to sell me the wolf ticket and tell me that that is actually what went down as the initial situation, especially when you have a press conference like Sonny keeps mentioning, and we listen to it ourselves. I don't see the connection. I really and truly don't. Because if in fact they came and had that discussion and said, hey, listen, we're here about TikTok, then why would they lie and say that it was about ICE? Why would they blatantly have a press conference and say that it was about this and that we stuck to our protocol and our procedures? If you can answer that, then possibly I could move forward. But no.
Kids around, so that's why they're.
Yeah, go. And this is just only going to cause more division.
Yeah, it's fishy. I'm not gonna hold you. I believe it was ICE and the Secret Service.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. I think maybe ICE
Like,
is
I'm
in the
not-
background
yeah.
waiting.
I'm not willing to stick my neck out for either, but it doesn't. I just don't. I don't see what the school would get out of.
Out of lying, yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, the school didn't lie, and the school said it was a misunderstanding.
I think honestly,
the
goes
school
point really.
retracted.
What were you saying, Sonny? Go ahead.
I was asking Sherry, so the school retracted?
Huh? No, I don't think the school retracted anything. They're saying, I think there was just more of a I think I truly go I think no, Bill's point is kind of true. Like, I think ICE was just waiting in the background, and it just might have been Secret Service and all the other people. But it just seems really, really fishy to be able to. Like, it just seems too much right now to even try to say if it was ICE or not. Like, it's too.
I wanted to hear from Sherry because she was asked a question she didn't get a chance to fully answer. Sherry?
So, according to the report, CBS, the local station, they clearly identified themselves and they left a card. That's what has been reported.
Okay.
And the school said it was a misunderstanding.
So wait, when did you hear about a misunderstanding?
I'm reading it. You know what? I'm going to put this in.
It just got published. I'm reading now too. I still don't believe it. I still feel like they might have got their arm twisted.
Well, this was published yesterday because I'm looking at CBS News in Chicago.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was the 24th. It was almost 11 o'clock last night.
Okay, so late last night, the school said, oh, it was a misunderstanding. So, going back to the original thing, when I talked about the teachers, is that the teacher got it mixed up? So now we're saying that the teacher and the admin had a whole press conference release, and they got it mixed up based off of, I guess it was hearsay because the admin or the administrator did not come out and actually talk to them. Somebody else did. So they were.
They're saying that 2 individuals showed up at the school door, presented identification that includes the Department of Homeland Security, the federal agency that oversees ICE. School officials proceeded to respond to the agents with the understanding that they were from ICE amid rumors and reports that the agency was in the community. Regardless of which branch visited, officials followed established protocols.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that the earlier on one?
No, this is later. They're saying after our district officials shared public statements, we learned that the agents who visited our school were from the Secret Service. Our original communication was a result of a misunderstanding reflective of the fear and concerns in the community amid the new administration's focus on undocumented immigrants. So they're saying it was a misunderstanding.
Literally exactly what I said.
Retracted what they originally said.
The CPS has edited their original.
I mean, that's what she said earlier, right, Kolisha?
No.
Yes, that's literally what I said when we started this conversation. When I had to lower myself to defend Matt, the racist. Y'all got me.
Wait, no, Kalisa, wait a minute, hold up.
Daughter.
I did not hear you say that the school put out a retracted statement based off of what they originally said. If you said that, I apologize. I didn't hear that because I kept asking additional questions regarding trying to make sense of it because I was the first one to say, oh, okay, so the teacher got it wrong? That I was the first person to ask the question. Based off of what you said and based off of what Matt said, I was like, okay, so maybe the teacher got it wrong. So then we went and we listened to the actual administrator actually do a press conference. So I'm like, okay, now wait a minute. Now I could see maybe the teacher getting it wrong, maybe overhearing something and just automatically assume this. But now when I hear the administrator talking and saying, hey, listen, we followed protocol, we did this, we did that, sounds like to me she was actually involved. So I'm sorry, I didn't hear you when you said that it was a retracted statement.
No, it's okay. I was joking, y'all. It's not that deep. You know what is confirmed though? That Elon did a Nazi salute. There's no confusion about that. That did happen. And you know, this is where we're at. This is why we're where we're at. This is why people are afraid that ICE is showing up at schools. That's how I feel.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of this driven by fear. So you have to keep that in mind.
Personally, I don't see why we have to keep it in mind anymore. Like, it's blatantly out there in front of our faces. Like, you should be able to see a bigot for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Angel, something about TikTok, child. That's what they say. I don't know. At this point in time, I don't even want to hear the news at this point because you don't know what's real and what's fake.
I think it was just fear. I think that it was genuinely a misunderstanding because when DHS shows up at your school and Trump has literally already declared war on all non-white people, it's a healthy assumption. And I would prefer that they act with the abundance of caution than to inadvertently allow ICE agents into the school.
Okay, so I could go along with that, right? However, I cannot fathom at all because principals, right? When there's a police officer that comes, they have to tell them what's going on. So you're going to tell me that they just dropped off a card when they were there to investigate possibly having an IP address and that was never discussed? That's the part that is a big question mark in my head. That doesn't make sense. Somebody had to tell a story about the conversation. And you're not going to tell an official at the door you're not coming in because of the fact that you're coming to look for somebody's IP address. You don't have the authority to do that. And think that they're just gonna walk away. They're gonna tell you, move the hell out my way, girl. Who are you? No, God. Like, I got more authority and more power than you for you to tell me, no, I'm not coming in here when I got official business.
But I think that's what makes it more fishy. The whole thing is weird. I would think that shit was pseudo too. So it's natural.
Okay, so we're on the same page. We're on the same page.
It's weird. It's absolutely bizarre. But also, like, if you're from the Secret Service, I feel like you identify yourself as the Secret Service, not by saying you're from the Department of Homeland Security. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I thought the Secret Service had their own badges.
They do.
That's
They're
what I
all a part of the Department of Homeland Security, but they do have their own badges.
Right. The fact that they got them mixed up is, I'm like, I understand they're correcting, quote unquote, but I still don't necessarily believe that.
And did they not come on official business? Like, you're going around to the neighborhood, so you're not telling them why you're there either. And then you get to the school and you're not telling them why you're there. Come on, something's not adding up, guys. And I'm not assuming. I'm just asking. When something doesn't make sense, it don't make sense, and it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, I mean, I get why it doesn't make sense because it caused a lot of confusion, right? And I think to Kalisha's point, that's what it caused. It caused people panic, and they believe, because here it is. Leaders with Chicago Public Schools caused fear and confusion in the back of the Yards neighborhood on Friday after they falsely claimed U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents tried to enter a local elementary school. Now, you have to ask the question, what caused that confusion? That's a legitimate question.
So, are you suggesting that they never came to the school, that the school was just looking out the peephole, saw the people, and was just like, all right, put the chains on the door, they can't get in, and they never had a conversation?
No.
Is that what you're suggesting?
I don't think that's what you should
They're
suggest
trying.
at all.
There's the statement that says that they presented themselves, but basically the folks were confused about who they really were. But
So they presented themselves, but they didn't tell that they
district
presented
level
themselves
press
for.
conference, they don't look at the business cards. I mean, it just seems weird.
And I will also add to this. That's why when you have press conferences, they are a complete shit show. And the reason why they're shit shows is because it's all over the place, because it is the initial thing. It's not until later, until you get all the facts that you know, right? I remember that press conference they gave from Jesse Smollett, and that was a complete shit show by the police. And then it's up to the reporter to ask more questions, right? So you just can't let the story stand the way it is. What are the questions that the reporters ask is the question. Are they going to let the story stand the way it is, or are they going to ask more questions?
See, I think that operating out of the abundance of caution and assuming that it was ICE is the appropriate response, because in the alternative, what we don't want is people thinking it's not ICE and ICE being able to do something terrible.
All right. So I'm going to knock on your door, Kalisha.
Hello?
I'm not, okay.
Who is it?
I am with the Department of Homeland Security. Here's my card. Thank you, bye. Is that how the conversation went?
That's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No.
That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't make sense. But I mean, but panic never makes sense. Panic is irrational. Is it not?
Why are you talking about panic? Why are you talking about panic?
I don't think it was actually the school's fault they panicked. I think it's more that they were very ambiguous in identifying themselves,
Right, and
that's the problem.
But what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. If you're there for official business, you're going to tell me that the agent is just going to walk away? I'm here for a purpose.
Yeah, they'll give you cards. If the person's not there, they'll give them a card and walk away and come back the next day or that afternoon. Absolutely.
Yes, but you would identify yourself properly so that you
my brother's a retired Secret Service agent. He talks about his job all the time. He's
Okay, all right.
They talk about what they do.
Okay, so So okay, now I got a scenario. So you're saying that, John Doe is, he's a science teacher. The science teacher wasn't there, but at the same time, they didn't advise why they were there to see the science
Correct.
teacher.
They won't say why they're there. They don't want to tip them off while they're there. So John Doe's not there, the science teacher, or the science teacher could be there. The science teacher does unless there's a warrant. They don't, or it's tough because they don't want to cause a scene. So they'll just make sure they're there. They may have waited outside for afterwards, or maybe go back to the house to wait for them, but they're not there to cause a scene. So they'll just flash them their badge and go, "We're just here to see John Doe. Is John Doe here? Yes, teaching and stuff, whatever." And then they'll just leave and come back. But every threat against a protectee is investigated.
Right. I've never seen an agent go to the school and then just, not have a conversation with the administrator to tell them and advise exactly what's going on. Not to leave with this, aha, you don't know why I was here, but I was looking for this person. Something just doesn't sit right.
While dressed in a uniform, it's not like they don't have the option to not be uniformed or not be identified. They could just sit covertly if they wanted to. Doesn't make sense.
But that's why the response is correct. That's why they did the right thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, the school did the right thing.
Yeah. So you guys know that the Secret Service and you guys know that ICE could lie to you. There was no cops. They lied.
But this is what
I'm trying to get the context on this. They lie. That's what they do.
Exactly why the school's response was correct. Thank you.
Yeah, but the question is this is what they wanted. This is what they wanted, though, necessarily, was the mass confusion of it all. They would make people have mass hysteria by threatening them, and then all of a sudden, when they actually are doing what they're supposed to do, they say, look, you're trying to protect the criminals, or you're trying to protect the illegals. This is what they're doing. It's so fucking...
Oh, yeah, this was Operation Gaslight, everyone. For sure, that's what it's coming across as.
I mean, yeah, I think so, and I think it was the school's correct response to panic. Yeah, they're just fine. I think it was fine what the school did.
My question is, if racist mad is true in suggesting that it was only the Secret Service only investigating a credible threat, they just, we're just going to leave our business cards here. There is a credible threat against a protectee, but we're just going to leave our business cards here.
You can also know, and we don't know that conversation. We don't know.
Shut up, I'm not asking you.
Aaron, I think you're
I'm asking the rest of
conflating. I think you're conflating some of the events in that statement, Aaron. I don't think that. I think they left a business card, but I don't think they disclosed initially why they were there. So
that's right. They didn't disclose why they were there. They disclosed who they are, and they left the card, and they pretty much left.
Well, I was going off of racist Matt's assertion. That was what I was. That's what I was trying to poke a hole.
Can I just say for real quick, none of this makes any sense. Because the Secret Service comes and they okay, so so far the thing is they didn't say who they were looking for, they didn't say why they were there, they left the card. So what are the people supposed to do with the card?
Exactly.
What's the purpose of leaving the card if they don't know what they came there for? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
And if they're not coming there to catch somebody off guard and catch them, why are they even, identifying that they were there?
So why did they even show up?
Looking for you, like they just dumb.
That doesn't make any sense. And and the people who did the press conference said nothing about having a conversation with the Secret Service people. They said nothing about the Secret Service identifying themselves prior to, like, all of that stuff is, I don't know where that came from.
It seems like they forced them to retract this.
I don't know. None of it makes None of it makes any sense.
Welcome to Donald Trump.
Thank you, doctor. And that's why, like, when we're saying, well, school reacted in hysteria, I'm like, how? You leave me with all these little droplets, and then when I make an assumption based off of what I see, I'm being hysterical.
No. I think the point is, and Kalisha can correct me if I'm wrong. The point was to cause confusion.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But nobody knows that. Nobody knows that was their objective, to cause confusion. What we do know is that people are confused, right?
Well, we know nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is how you know that the objective was to cause confusion.
That's what I'm saying, Kalisha. That's my point. We don't know that. We don't know anything. We don't have any information except that somebody showed up, left the business card. The people thought it was ICE. Now they're saying it wasn't ICE. That is the extent of our information.
What we do know is that on the news, they said they were going to Chicago on Tuesday, right?
Right.
So whatever happens after Tuesday, we are going to suspect that has everything to do with Trump. I don't give a fuck if it's shit on the floor. Who put the shit on the floor in front of the school? Trump did it. That's what the hell it is. He mentioned that they were going to start in Chicago, and that was on all news platforms.
Right. I'm not disputing that part, Mel. I'm talking about,
and that's why the workers were scared.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that part. I'm talking about all the conjecture around the particular event. Like, they're causing confusion. I don't know.
And that's why everybody was scared. You hear this on the news and oh shit, you the first school they pop up at. Like, what the fuck you doing here?
So, were they there?
My first thought is, I still think it was
my
right.
first thought, because I've been trying to speak for the last few seconds now, is the no worries. I'm gonna just keep on talking. Thank you. I'm thinking that perhaps maybe they wanted to see what their procedure and protocols were, so that they know how to plan moving forward.
Now that makes sense.
For sure, that's a great possibility too.
Yep. My thought is they were literally just saying, yo, we just want you all to know that we're around. Here's my card. I'll see you later. Just like mafia shit.
Does anybody have, slightly off topic, does anybody have the recording to Lisa's room last night available? I don't see it in Mel's profile. Does anybody have that?
What happened? If there's some good dragon, I would like to get a recap.
Oh, you sent it to me? Okay, never mind. Opinion protagonist, he was on Mel's ass last night.
He was on his dirty ass.
Mel, send it to me also.
Yo, it should be under your profile. You was in the room.
Okay, let me look and see.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there the whole time, though.
Oh, you got to go to 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, no, I wasn't there.
What happened?
I was there when that happened. I'm talking about.
Dr. AG, you wasn't in Lisa's room yesterday.
I was at the end.
Oh, y'all can play it on the stage if y'all want.
I was there for Drunk Trent. That was.
Oh, God. Oh, you was at the end.
Drunk.
Oh, yeah, Trunk was the MVP.
Trent was like.
I said Trunk.
He was like, you're fucking wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. He was like an abusive dude to that. Who was that farmer on the stage last night? What was her name? The farmer, the lady that took you the farmer.
Oh, Shay?
Yeah, he's like, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Shut up.
Yeah, he was out of order. I tried to save him.
Dr. AG was like, you gotta go.
I was like, bye, Trent. See you later.
The only way you could play it is if you have a second device. Because then we're not going to...
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Let me look for that. I'll pull it up in a minute.
Let me send you the link. It's in your back channel.
Play the damn card.
Send it to my telegram. Oh my God, hold on. I said it.
Everybody who was in the room can go get it from the thing.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
want.
I sent it to you. I sent it to you.
Everybody.
Said,
Let me get my device.
And what was Trump talking about? Black people being violent.
Well, he
yeah,
gave.
so it's at, you gotta go to 4 hours and 15 minutes.
That's
That's
true.
where it starts at.
Give me a second. Let me go over this.
And if you want, go to 4:14, a minute before.
All right, give me a second.
You know what's crazy? I was doing all that yelling. I didn't even know the recordings was on.
You said 4 hours
But-
and 1 minute?
And after I seen the 4 hours and 14 minutes. After I seen the recordings, I was like, I'm gonna listen to that shit tomorrow.
Is someone playing it?
I got it up. All right. Do we start at 4 minutes and like 10 seconds?
You can do it 4:10. That's fine.
Wait, you said 4 hours though, right?
Yeah, it's 4 hours and 10 seconds.
Come on, CJ, pay attention to detail, brother.
Not 10 seconds. You said 10 minutes.
Well,
You said
yeah, technically 10 minutes. Jesus, Lord have mercy. If y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
To present one example in which the president has effectuated a policy, meaning that he enforced a law illegally.
Okay, that really doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying. When you're saying that we're all for illegal immigration, all I'm saying to you is I don't think anybody in this room will disagree. If you are here illegally committing crimes, then yes, you should be deported. But to act like America does not run on illegal immigration as well, the people that are here illegally but are living a legal life, trying to make it for their family, and adding to the economy and doing jobs that we don't want to fucking do or not going to do is insane. And you're not being honest, you're going to say that, bro.
No, I'm glad you brought that up. I would be the first person to stand on this stage and say, if there are people that are here, they're not committing crimes, they're paying their taxes, they're contributing to the economy, they're contributing to society, I personally don't think they should be deported. Trump campaigned that he's going to prioritize the criminals, the people that have criminal backgrounds, that engage in criminal activity. Those are the people that are being prioritized. If what we're seeing is consistent with what he said, then I applaud President Trump for doing what he's doing. But
that's not consistent with what he said. So Trump is also now saying that he's going to lift TPS status. Those people are here legally, right? They're not U.S. citizens, but they're here legally contributing to the U.S. economy. Like Dave Chappelle said about the Haitians, I don't know if you saw it Saturday Night Live the other day, right? He said, yeah, the white people over here can do the job, but the problem is they're all fucking on drugs.
So the TPS status, that's within the president's prerogative.
We understand that. But what is that going to accomplish? Because are you going to go do those jobs? I'm not going to do the motherfucking jobs. I don't think anybody grown to do one of those jobs.
Wait a minute. So your assertion that it's only illegal people that are mainly being caught up in this, now it's different though. TPS, those people aren't criminals.
The active word in TPS is the letter T, which stands for temporary.
Really? Does it really stand for temporary? This is goddamn.
But it hasn't been lifted yet. This is the problem, TC, right? You just said
bring that point up, Patty. Give me 1 second.
No. So let me answer you real quick. When you said something about the temporary, because you were asking April, and you were talking about what he did, what has been done that was illegal. You know those ice raids that was conducted at Ocean Seafood Depot in New Jersey, right?
Not illegal.
It was deemed a warrantless. It was a warrantless ice raid.
I told you guys, you don't.
The mayor, Ralph Baraka, he came out and he brought that up. So this is the problem, right? So we brought up, you guys brought up, people have brought up Obama, how Obama did it, how he's doing it. You don't look at it as how terrorizing a community. You got JD brought up, they went to a school. The school had to close the doors and try to lock them out. Why would you have police or ICE, anybody come into a school where little kids who don't know any better see this type of shit? You think this is cool, TC?
That shit was on some Gestapo shit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, TC, what about children born to immigrants in the United States? So they're criminals?
I think you guys are taking.
Just yes.
That children
Trump's wife is illegal. Our children
I guess
are
Melania is a criminal.
criminals too.
And Lonzo, she was a prostitute too. She was selling that pussy too.
No, but TC just said he was aligned. He was aligned. You said you were aligned with criminals, and more than that, you're pretty much against. So my question to you is: are kids born to immigrants? Are they all criminals?
Like, come on, dude. Like,
You tell us stupid stuff. You tell us T stands for temporary. So if you don't put that, don't do any kind.
No, that's
That's stupid for you to tell us that. We already know.
But the point that was being made is that the president's prerogative is to revoke that status. It is the president's prerogative.
We know that. Patty told us that earlier, but you said he was only concentrating on criminals right now. Obama and Biden have deported the most criminals of any president. So try again that he's only focusing on criminals. That's what you said.
What I said was...
Hold on, TC, hold on. This is in April. And not only that, that's why earlier I said that shit with the Haitians, supposedly Haitian in Boston, is bullshit when he's taking Obama. Obama deported the most fucking Haitians than any president. So like you see, and I'm not even trying to get too personal, but I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but someone said your wife was from DR. So how would you feel if her family starts getting swept up, bro? That he might be here without the right papers, but they ain't committing no crimes.
Her family is about to get swept up.
Somebody on here said I'm a crackhead. Somebody on here said that, you know,
I'm being serious with you, bro. I'm not even trying to joke around.
Let me defend myself. How about this? Because my name has been maligned. My name has been run through the mud. As people said, I disrespected people. I don't disrespect people. I don't disrespect anybody. There were people on this stage when I came up, not this stage specifically, but on stages, people in this very room. When I came up and said good morning to everybody, I was sent to the audience, maligned, completely desecrated. Everybody said they didn't like me. They put my white profile. They put my white profile pic. They put my white profile link in the chat. They told everybody to ban her.
In the 420 lounge?
Nah, you put your white picture when you came in on that burner. I'm the one that's being charged with being unreasonable.
This happened in here in the hold on.
TC's playing a victim. Come on.
TC, hold on. Are you saying that happened here in the 420 lounge?
No, that did not happen in the 420 lounge.
Okay, I'm just trying to get it clear.
No, I want to be clear. This the 420.
I'm about to come in now.
Place for valid conversation, debate, and back and forth. Okay, and I appreciate that from Lisa, Alexander, and the other mods that moderate this space. But what I'm making a point is this, because somebody asked me about my wife. So I figured this would be a great time to bring it up. There are moderators on this stage that put my wife's profile in the chat and told everybody to go ahead and ban her because it's my wife. I don't disrespect anybody on the stage. I don't even know anybody on this stage.
I don't even know your wife.
That's me right there. Telling Patty, what you talking about?
Like,
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Who you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, hold on.
No, I don't know what
you
you're
were the one
talking
that put it in the chat, sis. So stop acting stupid.
This is not fucking sin. This is Mel. Look at who the fuck you talking to.
You are just
Look at who the fuck you talking to. This ain't sin, motherfucker.
Brooklyn, stand up.
Don't play with me, bro. The fuck I'll drag your little ass.
Yeah, you too, Mel. You was on the stage too when it was.
No, motherfucker, you just said sin. Now you saying my name? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody gets your wife with the fucking profile. You came in with your wife's photo. You came in with your wife's photo on a burner trying to collect a debt.
I didn't collect anything. I didn't try to collect anything.
You was trying to.
Anything.
You was trying to.
You're a liar.
Did you fucking hear me?
The room is. I didn't say anything about a debt. I said good morning.
Did you hear me? Why are you fucking lying right now, bro?
Everybody that was on the stage will tell you I said good morning. Now you guys are muting me. Beautiful.
But bro, this
so you lying right now.
Hey, shit.
Man, I'm going to ask you though.
So I figured I'd take the opportunity to.
Nobody brought up your wife. I brought up your wife today. Don't be saying that we posted her account to go fucking block that shit. That's a fucking lie, bro.
You are a liar.
No, you a fucking liar.
And I'm not gonna be bullied. And for one thing, for damn
get the fuck out of here. You're weird.
Damn sure. I never disrespected
talking about immigrants, but you fucking immigrant. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Have a field day.
You should not be talking. You fucking immigrant. You white fucking immigrant. You got mixed kids.
Once again, don't come for me. I didn't stand for you.
When somebody loses,
You heard what I said, brother. You heard what I said, brother.
Hold on. What's your point now?
The fuck out of here. You got the wrong one.
The people that know what's going on, they're automatically being triggered and activated right now because they know there's a bullshit.
No, you know why I'm gonna speak up? Because you're trying to address politically correct, motherfucker, and ain't nobody saying shit, okay? They could kept 420 as clean.
I don't want
That's
to
what
hear
I fucking
the
spoke
bullshit.
up.
You're full
That's
of
what
shit.
I spoke up, because you didn't have to go on in.
You know
You didn't have the
you
balls
are
to
the
say what's
one
really
that did it in
happening.
the first place.
That's
all
what happened,
all
brother.
this crying and all of this
That's
screaming
what
and shit
happened,
like that.
okay, Kunito? That's what happened, Kunito. Don't play with me.
It's good.
I can speak the language too. You forgot. I speak perfect Spanish.
That's why I call you Kunito. That's why I call you Kunito, because you spoke Spanish.
I don't disrespect.
Fuck out of here.
Okay?
Okay, so
Yo tengo 100%
Maricón.
de latino. No me
Maricón.
importa si...
Maricón.
Maricón. No hay sin problema.
Pendejo.
Oh,
pendejo.
Right? I'm not the same nigga that you thought you could take advantage of.
Yeah, I, brother.
Yo, man.
See, I give you grace, and then you're gonna ruin my stage. I don't understand what's going on here. All right? Don't do it.
He's trying to call politically correct out instead of saying the shit. Oh, come on, don't do that.
Never named any group. I
You
never
said
named
the same
any
people that be in this room. You know that we lied in both rooms.
Yeah, why you get
You
up to
know
the topic though?
we lied in both rooms. Don't come with that shit.
I didn't mention
Beat the
any
rap,
names.
motherfucker. You got balls. Beat the rap.
I didn't mention any names until somebody
You
said
said beat the rap. Beat the rap. Pick up your ball, man. Your knees. Pick those shit up.
Mel talking if I said sin.
Because well, check this out, TC.
Cool.
So wait. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Because you know I be working half the time when y'all be doing all this shit. But I know for a fact, and that's when I came off mic and said, "Don't come in here. This is not a bill collector room." You came in there, you did say good morning, but then you went directly into talking about you needed something from an individual that was a mod in there. And I said, "Look, this ain't a bill collector room. You need to have a back channel conversation with him." That was it. So stop lying on people. Now, if Cindy, I don't know if she did share it, but if she did share it, it was to block you out of the room. Nobody really wants you around in that room. The only reason why you was able to wait, let me finish. The only reason why you was allowed to come in the room is because I told them to unblock you at one time. But it's gotten so bad with you where you come up there, you fucking think you a bill collector. That ain't got nothing to do with the room.
I never mentioned anything about collecting
Yes, you
any
did.
bills. I said good morning to everybody.
Wait. So I didn't mean to say his name. The person that you brought up put you in the goo and said that he gave you the names of the people you need to get your money through.
I don't have a fucking issue about money. Trust me, money is not.
But that's what you came in the room for, babe. I don't care about that.
If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. My issue has nothing to do with money.
No, let's stay on topic. Talk about that shit in the back channel, bro.
Patient. It has. Hold on, but because my name is now being dragged through the mud.
Nah, bro. DC, motherfuckers. DC, people say I'm fucking retarded every day. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. If you're a man, you can't what someone has to say about you.
You're right. Let's move on, man. I'm done with it. I've heard.
Yeah, so my question to you was.
I'll tell you what happened. Okay.
No, I don't want to know what happened, bro.
I got triggered, and I figured I'd take the opportunity to defend my business.
Okay, well, guess what?
And so it's over. No, that's fine.
Good for you. And I love that you took up your wife's name.
But my position on this is this: whether my wife is Dominican, whether my wife is Mexican, Guatemalan, Puerto Rican, Costa Rican, doesn't change the facts on the ground. What you have happening in this country is a correction.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry to interrupt, TC. You came in here on a burner account with your wife's information and trying to hustle $1,000 out of the foreman.
Wait, what's going on?
Damn.
I thought
we say we weren't doing this.
You down bad, bro. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
So we're gonna do this, so we're gonna all get our.
The truth is, he didn't want 150 people to hear that he's chasing after $1,000 because he wants to act like he's balling all the time. That was the truth. So he was embarrassed.
Catfishing for cash. Thank you, Sin.
All right, where's the phone? Where's Trey? Where's the phone, Trey?
Moment of silence. Wait, hold on. You guys, hold on. Are you streaming my room?
You were gonna recap, yeah.
Yes, Lisa, I was playing the part when I was going crazy, yes.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. I was like,
That was amazing content. Thank you, Mel.
Yeah, thank you, Mel, for packing my. I just want to say this. I don't even know who TC's wife is. Like, I don't know anything. That was just wild to me because I'm just like, me? But I know me. Everyone thinks me and Mel have the same voice. Like, they're always confusing us. But neither myself nor Mel know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I know I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Like, I've never put his wife's profile. He said I put his wife's profile in the chat. Like, I don't even know if he has the burner. If he did, like, I don't even know. Honestly, dead ass honest. To be honest with you, I don't even know the difference between TC and CEO. I get them confused because I try not to be in the room when they're around. So I'm not even like, honestly, I get them mixed up all the time.
Wait,
so
TC and CEO? Is that who you said, Sim?
No, I'm just saying, my mind, I get them confused.
Damn.
I don't know. I can't tell the difference. I try to avoid them, so I just leave. But to me, they kind of sound the same.
Damn. That's volatile.
Kalisa, please with the commentary.
And the only thing that happened in politically correct was that Goat decided to block his burner. His burner was his wife's account. That's exactly what happened. We didn't put the link at the top and told everybody to report it. He claims that she lost her account, whatever the hell she said. I'm like, nobody reported. And nobody posted her account and told nobody to report it. That's bullshit. You're lying.
I feel compelled to at least, CEO is not nearly as bad as TC. He may be like the most milquetoast motherfucker we've ever dealt with, but TC is insufferable. And he went from being a Biden supporter to getting fucked in the ass by Trump with no lube. So it's two very different circumstances.
Kalisa, you haven't been here in a minute. CEO has been elevated. He's definitely not milquetoast anymore. Yeah, I had to break it down to you in a private, but yeah, he earned some stripes in the past.
I didn't remember when Miki jumped in, but that was like perfect timing right there. Mel, I was cracking up when you started cussing him out in Spanish. Oh, that was.
I know it's the All Mods room, but can somebody do me a favor and kick Norm the fuck out? Because aside from being homophobic and attacking me directly and actually harassing me, he just keeps defending and he keeps ankle biting in the chat, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, we don't like low vibrational dick in the room.
Norm, why are you messing with Scotty? What is going on? Why don't you just go ahead and remove yourself for a little while? Otherwise, someone will have to remove you, sir. Because you don't know how to behave. You're acting... Bring you up. I'm afraid, sir. I can't do that.
Hell no.
I didn't touch him.
Don't do it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
What's the
issue? My hand was not on the trigger.
What's the issue, Scotty? What's the problem?
Yeah, you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You started with being harassed.
I have a problem too, Norm. You're a little bitch.
If you
can't
don't want
hear when
smoke,
it's
don't
wrong,
start with
and
me,
it's
Scotty, and then
annoying.
go crying.
Okay.
Just don't start with me.
Okay,
That's all.
sweetie. Okay, sweetie. Okay, honey. Okay, Bubala.
Horseradish.
Horseradish. Gefilte fish. Like tomatoes.
I know.
Yo, and then whatever his name is, protagonist was like the icing on the cake with the with the sprinkles and the cherry.
Oh shit, are you gonna play that next?
You want to play that? CJ?
Let me go back.
We might need to ask Lisa
It's
for
for-
permission.
Lisa, can we pay when he told me I was a dirty Puerto Rican?
Go right ahead.
Oh my
That was a
God.
hot light.
You were dirty Puerto Rican?
Yes, that was
Yeah, you gotta go to 4 hours and 50 minutes. Go to 4 hours and 50 minutes.
Mel, whatever you've been drinking, send me some. I told y'all to send me some.
Yo, I got like 3 bottles of water right here, love. That I'm trying to finish.
It's water?
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
With Prosecco.
Oh, well, I had a coffee today in the morning.
Okay.
And you know I'm not a coffee drinker, so when I do drink coffee, I'll be a little wired.
They're getting paid under the table. Then there's other ways that they probably pay taxes, but they're contributing. So bottom line is, if they're contributing and paying taxes, what is that money being used for? What is the money that they're contributing used for? So, to say like all the resources are just being given to them, it's not like it's just us working. It's just like just Americans are working, and then all of our tax dollars are going to these immigrants coming in. No, guess what? Immigrants are working and paying taxes too. Okay, so if you get rid of, not for taxes, you're gonna mute up, right? If you get rid of these immigrants, okay, you are gonna get rid of a lot of tax income. You're gonna do something to the GDP because these people are buying, they're working here. I mean, all of it is relative. All of it is relative. But the biggest point, I'm a landing here, is the bullshit that they were spewing on the campaign trail. Now they completely, watch how they back down. They back down little by little. First it was, like I said, all these Chinese armies, military age men coming through. They backed down from that toward the end of their campaign. Then it's 20 plus million immigrants have to be deported. Now it's something like 11 million. Now they're saying, we were going to deport 1 million a year. They're not even close to that. That's like almost 3,000 people a day. They don't have the capability to do it. They don't even have the capability to do it. So it's just been bullshit after bullshit with these guys.
Okay, so when you can't get your favorite taco truck, I don't want to hear about it.
Everything.
Condor, come up on the stage, please. Listen, April, you know that look, I'm not saying all that. I'm not talking about getting rid of You're not, immigrants. but Trump is. No, you're not saying I'm not. that, but he is, and there's no way it can be done. We don't have the money to do it. We can't afford to do it. We can get rid of criminals, take them all, drop kick them wherever. But we don't have how much it would cost to deport all those people. Not just the cost to the economy, the actual cost to bus, train, all these people, process them. We don't have money to do that shit, but go ahead. We can just do that. Just don't want to.
I'm sorry, April. I was the one that said to close all the taco restaurants because I feel like, if you guys don't need Mexicans, then you guys don't need tacos. Yeah, absolutely. Why? Because we actually are the largest Hispanic community, are the Mexicans. At 10.9 million. So, yeah.
April,
But are they all
let me ask you.
illegal? Are they all illegal?
We don't know. According to Trump, they're all criminals.
April, let me ask you a question. April, I want to ask you a question based off what you said. I'm sorry, Lisa. You said that we can't deport all of them back because it's going to...
Who put him down?
Wasn't me.
Can
MJ speak on this subject?
Come on. You know what? Let's do this game. Go ahead,
You see the bullshit, Lisa?
My app is glitching.
Yeah, my app is acting up too.
That was whatever.
Sarah just said she did it by mistake, bro. Relax. Go look and take it easy.
Listen, I'm not even talking to you. Please, I ain't got time for all the masculine energy. I'm
tired of that feminine energy.
This is what I'm saying, April. Hold on. If you ain't...
Not you from Brooklyn and you so sore. Relax. You from the Ville, but you so sore. Relax.
Relax, dirty Puerto Rican. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna let y'all know I'm kicking that motherfucker out right now. Bye. Bye. From one crown bill to the other. Kick rocks, motherfucker.
We're not doing that. That is a fucked up bridge too far. Now you see why we don't.
I love when the truth comes out. Let that shit come out.
I'm just telling you.
Let it come out.
It was a bridge too fucking far. We're not gonna do that.
Let it come out, y'all feminist ass men.
Do you see any of your mods treating anybody that way, talking to people like that? We might cut
that was protagonist. Whatever her name is. Yeah, that's who it was. I was surprised to see him. I haven't seen him in a minute. I was like, oh Lord.
Wait, who is protagonist again?
I'm blocking his
The black man guy.
Yes, I know, but what was his name before?
I don't know. I just remember him from PhD room. Okay. Yeah, I met him in PhD room.
All right, what part is Trent at?
Oh, Trent has to be more to.
You guys don't play Trent. Don't follow his
She said don't play
mother.
Trent.
None about his mother. That was I was.
Yeah, that was kind of too far.
Yeah,
don't play that part.
I don't even remember that part.
Yeah, I tried to stop that part,
Let's talk about the
but
former part.
I couldn't.
No, serious patients.
Yeah,
don't do that.
no, but don't do that.
Conclusion. It wasn't. I mean, the conclusion about his story about his mother.
No, sir, do not talk
Yeah,
about
let's not
this
even
man's
talk
mother.
about it.
I'm sorry.
Let's not talk about it.
And let's be here. You want to go ahead and ping him? I'll ping him in.
And I tried to tell his drunken self.
Right, goat.
I'm sorry, but if you tell all your business on this dirty white man's ass, then it deserves to be repeated. For all to consume.
I'm going to delete it. That's crazy. That's just my. You can't delete it. I can't? No. No, not unless they changed it. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Remember they took off that deleting feature.
You can't delete the plate.
That's why I try not to go in people's rooms that have recordings. No, but they may have updated.
You can delete your replays.
Okay. If you can, then that's something new that they've updated. Before you used to could, then they changed it and you couldn't delete it. So.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but okay.
Any other news going on?
Y'all want some content?
Oh shit! Go ahead, go.
Okay. No, I'm very disappointed in you, I have to say. That was very clearly a Nazi salute. Very clear.
Okay, I completely disagree.
Which time? The first time or the second time you did it?
Well, they were in close. I mean, I have edited stuff myself to make people look a certain way, and that was obviously edited. Listen to it with the audio, which I don't know how many of you in the room did. Has nothing whatsoever to do with that, and I think you're losing your minds a little bit. And the ADL supports me on that.
No, okay. Couple things. They didn't support the Holocaust jokes he was making the next day.
Well,
they don't support the
Well, now you changed the subject. Are we on the salute?
No, it's part of the subject. I'm working my way there. They don't support the anti-Semitic conspiracy theories that he traffics in on a regular basis. They don't support the party in Germany, which is an Islamophobic, anti-Semitic, right-wing, racist party, the ADF, Alles auf Deutschland, which he spoke at, I believe, yesterday, German, or today.
So we're not on the salute anymore, right?
I'm about to go there, and the salute. I watched the salute. He said, "I thank you," and he did it twice. It's not edited. There's nothing to be gained, Norm, by saying it wasn't anti-Semitic or not a Nazi.
Only the truth.
It was.
The only thing we gain is the truth, which I think is important.
Norm, it is the truth. The man comes from a Nazi family. Do you admit he comes from a Nazi family?
No, I am not aware of any Nazi family. You can tell me if he does. You're saying his father was a Nazi? Or his mother, or what?
Aware of the Nazi roots of Elon Musk? You didn't read his biography?
I did not read Elon. Well, let me see if I have it here on the wall. Hang on a second.
You should go, Walter Isaacson.
I might have one. Hang on, I'm looking here.
You know, can I make a recommendation, Norm, that you get as educated about Elon Musk as you are about the Middle East? And then come back and have a conversation. Because
I believe.
I'm going to say, may I finish, please? Thank you. I started. No, may I finish, please? I started. May I finish?
I started. You made a recommendation. I know.
No, I'm going to finish what I was saying. Thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome.
Because when you're in your room and you're in your lane, you're very quick to say we when you claim Israel. When we're talking in America, you're claiming ignorance. So, you know what? When little children goes to Norm, I'm going to finish. Norm.
I think you're over. I think
Came in here
where you started.
I'm not. When kids go to school and replicate a symbol that they see Elon Musk recreating, then that becomes fake news as well. And therein lies the problem. Whether you interpret it as that or not is not as important as the message being sent to our children. So Norm, please get as educated on what's going on with Elon Musk as you appear to be about we in Israel and Zionism.
Well, sure.
Thank you.
So here's my biography of Elon Musk. I assume you did not read it, but I'm holding it in my hand. It's by Ashley Vance with new and updated material, New York Times bestseller. Any of you who've read it, show me what page it's on that Elon Musk is a Nazi, and I'll look it right up.
It's in
the
from
a Nazi family.
Yeah, no, his grandfather, they moved from Canada to South Africa because they were so enamored with the apartheid regime on his maternal side. His grandfather was not only enamored with the apartheid regime, de Klerk's party, although de Klerk wouldn't have been prime minister at that time, was it president? I can't remember the thing. But he was also enamored with the Nazis. You can watch an interview with Elon Musk's father talking about it. They're still alive, Norm. Come on, Norm.
So I can give you a Jewish response to that.
Well,
so if you've noticed,
the Zionist response.
No, the Jewish response. As you've noticed,
I'm Jewish, and I'm not going to claim your response, Norm. So be careful. Check yourself.
You can claim any fucking thing you want, but I'm telling you the Jewish response.
Be nice, Norm.
I'm Jewish. Don't talk for me, Norm. Don't speak for me. I'm Jewish.
I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking for the Jews.
You're
so
not
the
speaking
Jewish
for the
response
Jews.
to
What? So you're not speaking for the Jews.
Okay. Oh. The Jewish response is
absolutely not. Can you imagine if I was like, I'm speaking for the blacks? What the fuck is going on?
Let me finish before.
You shouldn't be able to finish a statement like that.
You're speaking for you.
That's a Zionistic statement. You shouldn't be able to finish it.
Thank you. Most people in Germany have Nazi grandparents, obviously. Israel has not only Israel and the Jewish people have not only forgiven today's Germany, but in fact, today's Germany has become one of the most ardent supporters of the Jewish people and of Israel on the planet, and we thank them for it. That's how we roll. Feel free to respond.
Do you want a an Ashkenazi Jew is responsible, or one of the lost tribes of Israel, African American Jews?
That's a good.
Well, there are many kinds of Jews, but I don't know. Oh, I know you're kidding there, but I'm including. Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
I get the reference.
Wait, can I add something because you talked about Elon Musk's biographer, right? So I wanted to mention an article from today. Elon Musk's biographer slams his Auschwitz visit because I know you were mentioning that he went to Auschwitz, so of course.
And spoke against anti-Semitism. Don't leave out the whole sentence.
Cool, sure. Let me finish. His biographer, Elon Musk's biographer, says, calling him a sociopath, saying that it was a publicity exercise. This is absolutely chilling. These are his quotes. And he said it's pure propaganda.
Well, everyone, he's entitled to his opinion like everybody else.
Well, you used his name as the biographer and cited that, so I'm saying it again.
Can you just not speak for
what's
the whole
community? What's the name of the person you're citing, Scotty? Now that you're addressing me, what's the name of that person, Scotty?
Seth Abramson.
Who cares? Not the guy that I'm talking about. Who cares?
Norm.
He's entitled to his opinion.
Who cares?
Norm. Sue is telling you she's a Jew and you're dismissing her. Why don't you just say...
She's interrupting.
I'm speaking for myself.
I'm not. I'm giving you the Jewish position. Official.
You're not the king of all Jews.
Never said I was.
We don't all agree with you.
Wait, who's the king of all Jews?
And uneducated.
I don't know. It's not here.
I think it's Larry David.
We'll leave a seat open for him.
I agree, Larry did.
There you go. I support Larry David.
All right, we see eye to eye on
Disappointed
that.
in you, Norm. I really am.
It's very sad.
You know what? The fact that you're coming from...
finish him!
The fact that you're coming from a good place on this... The fact that you're coming from a good place. I don't know about the I know, and I acknowledge that fully, and I embrace it.
But you don't think the Jews in the room are coming from a good place.
I beg your pardon.
Larry David. Well, you guys don't like Norm, to be fair.
That's not true. That's not true, though.
Speaking of Larry David, do you think Norm and Larry David have some similarities, like Norm and Larry David?
Well,
No.
We're both funny for a living. We're both funny for money.
Are you trying?
Norm, did you hear Musk's comments on the AFD today? They were deplorable.
I did not see them today. I have not caught up with my.
Go look now.
All right, and you can send me any link you want. I'm behind on my times today.
You'll find it. It's really bad.
What did he say?
He talked about not blaming people, like the way he was saying things in the past and the Nazi past, and basically was arguing. He was suggesting
I just said the same thing. Everybody in Germany has a Nazi grandparent, pretty much.
No, not that part. But no, not that part. But I'll just get the actual quote. So I'm on my computer.
Are you talking about the one that he put on Twitter?
I think he was. I don't know if this part was streamed on Twitter, but he joined them from a Zoom.
Oh no! The Twitter post he had put out. I think was it yesterday? Yeah, a couple days ago, where he says, "Don't say hes to Nazi accusations."
Oh yeah.
Some people will jubilize.
And I did not see that coming.
Stop glories or enemies. His pronouns would have been he/Himmler. Bet you did not see that coming.
I think that's funny.
So this is what the fuck y'all do. And honestly, if it is truly, how about this? If it's a Roman salute, I want you to record it and send it to your boss. How about that? I want you to send it to all of your employers, all of you people who you know that have power over your money. Because that's what you need to fucking see. That someone is actually applying for your fucking money or actually can harm your fucking money. So y'all are fucking stupid.
Yeah, no,
historically.
3.5 black people you worked on for the Tupac documentary. Send it to them too.
Wait, say that what now?
You heard what I said.
Afeni should rest in peace. She's passed.
I find the whole
I'm being dead ass serious. Go record yourself and send it to a fucking manager right now, Eleanor.
What a stupid
It's a
fucking
Roman
thing
salute.
to
It's
say.
a Roman salute.
Why
It's a
would
Roman
I do
salute.
what somebody else does?
Why would you not do it? It's a Roman
Because
salute.
I'm not Elon
It's
Musk.
a Roman salute.
No,
I thought it was a Roman salute.
I didn't say it was a Roman salute. I just said it was not a Nazi
defending that
salute.
it's not a Nazi salute.
That is correct. I'm not defending it. I'm asserting it.
You are defending it. You are
No, that's not defending it. I'm asserting it. There's nothing to defend.
It is not a
Right.
Nazi salute.
You've lost
It's
your
not a
mind.
Roman salute. You lost your damn mind.
You've lost your mind.
You lost your mind.
All right.
You
Okay.
lost it when you
Why
sat up
don't you
there and
look
said
at a real Nazi
you're the
salute?
capital of all the Jewish people.
Okay.
When you have
Okay.
Jewish people who are
Not the
telling
capital.
you obviously want to be.
There
You
is
want to
such
be
a
the center
thing
for
as
attention.
a Jewish
You
position.
little bitch ass.
No, I'm a big matzo ball. There's such a thing
That's what
as
you are, a big bitch and a dumb dummy. That's
there
what
is
you are.
literally an official position of the Jewish people regarding Germany. And that is that we have forgiven them. I don't know if you got the memo, but it's there.
I'm sorry. I have
Furthermore,
an announcement.
We are not talking
Does the
about
person who has Kalisha blocked, can you unblock her? Y'all block Kalisha? Really?
Maybe one of the mods has to.
What's funny about the
I
Roman
have
salute
no one
thing-
on my block list. Thank you.
You are a unicorn.
Brent is also of the tribe. Go ahead, Brent.
No, I'm not Jewish. I mean, not that I would mind being Jewish, but I am not Jewish.
Thank you. You don't have to say
claim
that. You don't have to say that. It's cool.
But the funny thing about the Roman salute is that it is the Nazi salute. That is where the Nazis got it from.
Yes.
They are the Third Reich. The First Reich was the Roman Empire. Second Reich was the Charlemagne and kind of this unification of Europe. They're the Third Reich. The reason they use that is because it dates back to the unification of Europe under the Roman Empire.
Still talking about the sad thing to me is that the Jews going on about this nonsense don't lift a finger for the Jewish community or for Israel. But now they're all interested in the salute. How many of you were up at 4 a.m. watching the hostages be released?
They gonna get you.
How many of you?
How
many of you were up today?
Oh, I see. That's the litmus test.
told my people.
Okay.
They gonna get
No, that's called a question.
Oh, that's a litmus test.
No, it's a question.
Got it. So
Were
we
you up,
weren't
Scott?
at 4 a.m.
Were you up,
then
Scotty?
we don't
Well, how about
care.
at 5? How about at 9 o'clock? Have you watched it?
Ooh,
Did you watch it?
you're not Jewish enough. Ooh, I had brisket for lunch, you piece of shit. How much
Yeah, but you didn't
Jewish
want
do
the
you want me to
hostages
do?
being released. So how come you're watching? How come you're
I had
watching
to
Elon
put a
and not the
kugel.
hostages?
What does your kugel recipe look like, you piece of shit?
Aw. Booby. Did I hit a nerve, Booby? Why
I
don't
had
you do something for the
Chattanooga
Jews?
in
Okay?
Jerusalem in 2018.
I tell you,
All right?
you hit a nerve. You're a fucking homophobe. Do something. Why? Do something for the Jews, and
You know
I will
what?
apologize to you publicly. That's all.
Norm, you're very quick to say, the Jews, and the Jews that when you say the Jews, you refer to the ones in Israel.
No.
So why?
In America.
Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. What you read said in Israel. The
Right,
Jews
read?
in Israel. Yes. Have German. Allow me to finish. My question to you is, then why do you continue to live in the U.S. with the Zionist beliefs that you have, number one? Number two, for those of us that are Jewish and do a lot for our Jewish community, what are you doing other than espousing your beliefs on this app? Because that's where I want to lie, because I can tell you what I'm doing, and it isn't putting a blowhole on this app.
I'm listening. Continue. What are you doing? Go ahead.
I'm working with my local community. I fundraise. I work with my community leadership.
Nice.
I work in LA. Yes, I can go on and on and on. How about you?
Who you working with?
I'm on you now, Norm.
Who you working with? You didn't finish.
I'm on you now, Norm.
You're working.
Your turn, Norm.
I
Go
know
for
you
it.
want to be on me, honey. You're not the only one. Take a number.
Ooh.
Clubhouse somehow.
Your back is against the wall, Norm. Why are you living in the United States when your police belong in Israel? You want to fight for Israel? Don't live there. But don't start asking me what I'm doing to defend my community when you won't put your own ass to the metal on the ground.
Norm, you're a blowhole. You won't speak what really is happening. You only want us to believe your bullshit.
No, I don't want you to believe it. Do whatever
you do.
I don't care.
You do, because all you want to do is fight the people on this app. You don't want to put apps into the world. No, you don't put apps in there.
What you believe. I don't think you're.
You know what I think all you do is blow. Continue to blow out your ass and let people hear your Zionist viewpoint, and the rest of us will get into action. Because you haven't said one word about what Norm does that has anything to do with an actionable action on your part. When you do that,
it was her scary ass that had me blocked.
let us know.
Right.
Until then, everything else
Watch
you're
what
doing is
happens
using
next time.
other people's verbiage.
Right. How about
So knock it up. Go move to
how about
Israel.
volunteering for the IDF?
And fight
That
for us.
decision too?
Go fight for us.
How about volunteering for the IDF?
Fight for us.
Yeah. So if I told you I volunteered for the IDF, would that satisfy your question? You think about it for a while. You don't need to answer quickly. You can come back when you're done cogitating.
Your sunglasses are ugly.
For everyone who doesn't know, Linda, aka Lisa, bitch ass, had me blocked. So you can tell her it's on site. Period.
Alicia, please, you just got back in.
Did I stump you, Sue? Still stumped?
Correct.
Really?
Because you left.
Did I stump you?
Wait, Kalisha, we got some business to handle, because
Let me not interrupt the white on white violence. My bad.
Exactly.
I'm going on mute.
Norm, what's going on? Did you tell us what you did? Like, she asked you a question. I didn't hear you answer. You said you do what now? You volunteer for the ADF? What happened?
Well, I keep getting muted. Sue, did you hear what I answered, Sue? Are you still thinking about it? I said, how about volunteering for the IDF? Does that qualify? That's what I did. That's one of, the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force. One of a million things I do. I'm a daily member of my synagogue.
You do that in America?
Yes. No, I did it in Israel.
No, she's asking what you do in America.
No, she's not. She said, what did I do to help the Jews, and why didn't I move to Israel? That's
in
what
America.
No, Norm, I asked you. I'll tell you what I asked, Norm. First of all, I said, what do you do now to volunteer to help your community? Number one. Number two, I don't answer.
Every day.
Let me finish. Don't ever answer a question with a hands up question.
I'm in my synagogue every day volunteering and helping Israel in 1,000 ways, including sending equipment over to them, sending money, supporting Israel every way I can, and supporting the Jewish community here actively with my labor, my money, my time, my talent, and my intelligence. Everything I can do. My top priority: protective equipment, boots, helmets, and vests. Because here's what happened. When they recruited, they usually get 80% response when people have to be called back from Miluim, and they got 130% response. Literally, everybody I know of fighting age went and enlisted, so they were short of uniforms and materials and equipment, and so we had guys going back and forth on airplanes, bringing protective equipment for the IDF. How's that? Good enough for you, Susie Q?
He's lying.
Wow. Not lying at all.
Wow, I guess that makes you a better homophobe.
Okay, I'm not my homophobe. I love gay people. In fact, I've made gay documentaries.
Oh my God.
Are you skin to skin?
No. I'm not gay myself.
What is happening?
We're having a little difficult contact.
No, it's as soon as you bring Norm into anything, it's just chaos and fucking nothing.
Okay, we can move on.
It's like a game show. How Jewish are you?
Well, you think
but do you understand, like, you're really caping for Elon? That's the problem.
That's where it's
you get all this thunderstorm because you're trying to say that Elon, people are making this up.
Elon is enormously supportive of the Jewish community in Israel. That's the point.
Norm, you realize that the ADL walked back their statement about him, right?
The ADL said it was not a Nazi salute, which is what
they
I
walked
said.
it back.
No, they didn't.
No, they did.
The ADL, no, they don't like the joke.
Google it.
I did. They don't like the joke.
You Googled it today? Like in the last 30 minutes?
Yeah, I did.
You know that. You've been on here for.
Piece of shit.
What's that, Bubala?
You're a piece of shit, you fucking
that's
Nazi
an ad
sympathizer.
That's an ad hominem. You're entitled to your opinion. I don't give a shit.
Norm, do you think it would be a positive?
I don't think.
Norm, do you think it would be a positive thing if the AFD came to power for German Jewry?
I have not studied the AFD. The information about it now.
We're gonna fucking difference. Norm doesn't even know fucking Nazi.
So Norm, but listen, hey, this is Sloan. So I think if something similar had happened in my culture, right, I would at least expect Elon to, I don't know what he could have done, but I would at least expect for him to have said, hey, I apologize, this was not supposed to be that. Are you telling me he did that and that's why you believe he didn't? He isn't holding this position?
Could you be a little more specific? So it was the Nazi salute.
I know, right? Yes.
People that
yes.
said, hang on. It wasn't a Nazi salute. It's his position, and he mocked
What's the
people
difference
that it
between
was.
a Rob?
Wait, let me look. I've been waiting to ask
Look
this,
at a
Brent.
Nazi
Hold
salute
on.
online. It looks nothing like it. I mean, you've seen it 1,000 times. You and I have seen 1,000 Nazi salutes, and suddenly, like, you lost your mind, and you think something that obviously isn't it, and other people don't think it is, including the people who determine this, like the ADL, like their number one job is fighting
But you have to. What I'm asking you is to acknowledge that people could have interpreted that, and wouldn't it have been considerate, at a minimum, not to mention responsible, for him to at least say, it looked like that, it wasn't that, I care about these people, this is not my stance. Isn't that reasonable?
Every Jew who's even